Hello and welcome back to another live stream. How's it going, guys? I hope you can hear me and you can see the game as well. It's the first time I'm streaming Project Cars. Let's make sure that OBS catches the game as well. So I've been asking on Twitter if you guys wanted to see some Project Cars, and the majority voted yes. So let's have a look then. See if we can live up to the hype. Yeah, I've been to the options already. I think I've set up everything already how it's supposed to work. My wheel was recognized immediately. Even my standalone G27 pedals connected via the Leo Bodnar cable was I was able to map them right away. My additional shifters, everything worked. I went into the camera options and did all the necessary tweaks, and I got rid of the audio. And yeah, I think we are ready to have some fun. So yeah, let's go on the track and see if my graphics are set up correctly, because I've maxed everything out. In theory my 1080 Ti should be able to handle it, but we will find out how it works with the streaming and everything. For the first test I'm using this Porsche GT4 Cayman. We're going to the Nordschleife, of course, and we have 29 opponents, which is the maximum. Unfortunately, would have liked a little bit more opponent cars on the Nordschleife especially. But yeah, we're going through a 10 minutes race. Weather is going to change from medium cloud to thunderstorm. That's going to be interesting. And that's about it. Let's load. Hi Black Shark. In Race Room I'm actually using almost the default settings, almost the stock profile. And I've recently changed wheel to the Thrustmaster TSPC Racer. But yeah, I mean, just keep watching my streams. When I'm on race room, I will probably, I can show you immediately. So I hope the volume is okay for you guys. Just let me know when we go out on the track. Okay, now it's not recognizing my inputs anymore for some reason. I had just set it up. That's weird. This seems right for some reason. Is there anything I need to do? Like, aha, I need to engage the limiter. I see, I see. Okay, hang on a minute. We need a virtual mirror. I'm sure there is an option for that. Oh, this is the 24-hour layout, isn't it? Yeah. So let me know how the volume is, if you guys can hear me over the engine. Otherwise I'll just do a quick tweak. It's a shame that there's no VLN version of this track. There's only Nordschleife by itself or the 24-hour version. Volume is fine, thanks for letting me know. Whoa, there's a lot of turn and oversteer. Yes, the wheel is new, it's a Thrustmaster TSPC Racer. I've recently upgraded it from my Logitech G27. So far really happy with it. Yeah, it's a very twitchy on the corner entry. I would tell you soon, Guido, but it's probably not good enough of an answer, is it? But it will come in the not so distant future, and I'm promising you the wait will be worth it. Yeah, I can already tell by the size of the curves that this version is not laser scanned. Is there a way to display the FPS, the frames per second on the screen somewhere, or would I need Steam to do that? Well, it looks pretty smooth to me. I don't know how smooth it comes across in the stream. But I think it's running fine. Wow, okay. So yeah, I've set my force feedback to the raw setting. I don't know if haven't tried the other ones yet. Drone scanned, yeah. That's a very cool buzzword. Whoa, I'm hearing wind noises. Did I forget to close my window? Okay, well, so far, first impression is not so bad. But yeah, the track is... the curves seem a bit off. They seem like they have been flattened out a bit on purpose. But obviously graphics otherwise are looking really good. Can't say anything about that. I think I might need to enable just a little bit of world movement, just so that the bouncing in cockpit is not that bad. Was it this one or was it the G-force effect who does that? Let's see, let's find out. Oi, oi, oi! That came in like fast forward. Do you think that's the tire noises? Yeah. I actually heard some wind whistling. I mean, it did sound like wind to me. Oh no, wait, those are the tires. What the hell? It sounds like wind coming through a small gap in the window, you know what I mean? Yeah, okay. It's a bit strange. It's, yeah, very oversteery on the corner entry, this car. Is there a minimum force setting for the force feedback? Because I'm not feeling those bumps so much when I'm going straight. It's some weird settings. Flavor, gain, volume, tone, effects. Ah, doesn't seem like there is a minimum force setting. Holy shit, do you see that? When I come back from the options, it goes like into fast forward mode. I am using the G27 pedals standalone via Leo Bodnar adapter. So I'm using them as a USB device. There was a setting somewhere to adjust the field of view on the fly. Yeah, that's pretty nice. Unfortunately, the move camera forward is really slow. You have to press it like 10 times to get any movement. That is creating a traffic jam here. Wait a second. Hello. Okay, this feels about right. It's also a shame that you cannot just disable the driver but keep the wheel in the cockpit. I would have liked that. Not so much for me personally, but for you guys in the stream, it would probably be nice to see a steering wheel. I definitely do not want the driver to show in the cockpit. But a wheel is not that problematic because you can line it up perfectly with your own wheel. I did not try those pedals. Actually, I did try them in the office very briefly. They seem if it's the right ones, it's the Trustmaster ones. Yeah, I think that's the ones. They seem a bit more flimsy than the G27 pedals. I definitely prefer the Logitech pedals, but also I'm very used to them. If you consider that this is the 24-hour version of the track, then there's not a lot of spectators around it. You can see a few tents here and there. Maybe there is a VLN version of this track that I just didn't find. Like the short Grand Prix track with the Nordschleife. That over there, is that a Ford Mustang? Looks like, yeah. Hello Ben, how's it going? Oh, is that the M4 there ahead of us? No, that's not an M4, is it? Doesn't look like the M4. Looks like an older model of the BMW. Alright. So far so good. I think yeah, the track looks alright. I think the iRacing Assetto Corsa and Raceroom versions look better. Definitely more accurate. But overall the graphics are of course very impressive. So what do we need to put in fuel or something? $100 Okay, we'll leave it at the default setting here. Do we need a pit strategy? What does this do? Okay. Don't think we need that for a 10 minutes race. It looks really nice, I have to say. So the AI is set to 100 difficulty, 50 aggression. Let's see what turn 1 has in store for us here. Yeah, usual traffic jam. But yeah, could be worse.
We're expecting thunderstorms in the next few minutes, so be careful out there.
AI is waving around quite immensely. I actually quite like the menus in Porsche Cars too. whole presentation is pretty good. Getting already some drops on the windshield. You guys see that? Yeah. You know what? I need a button for my wipers. All right. Let's see. Okay. We need headlights, we can put them here. Where's my wipers? There's no wipers. I guess they're automatic then. I guess so. Oh, there we go. Did it start raining more heavy while I was in the pause menu? Okay, this will be interesting. We're going out on the Nordschleife now on the slicks. Oh, there was a wiper setting. Oh, windscreen wipers. I'm blind, sorry. Here we go then. Well, the way it comes back from the pause menu into the game is super sketchy. It's really a shame that you can only run 20 or 30 cars on this track. You know, with the multi-class support and everything that they have, it would have been nice to do sort of VLN style races here with 90 cars or 100.
You need to pit to full wet if you want to survive these conditions. Box this lap. Box this lap.
Okay, I've never done a pit stop. I have a button mapped for the pit speed limiter, but do I need to announce my pit stop? I think I need to, right? Oh, hello, understeer. Wow, what happened there? Was that a lightning? Diffus feedback is actually not bad, I have to say, with this raw setting. Feels a little bit dampened. Let me try one thing real quick. Controllers, force feedback. I don't know, wait. Configuration. So this damping is set to 100%. What if I put it to 0%? Hello, turned. Oh, what the? Holy. I was going completely straight there.
You're struggling.
There's no flashback in this game, is there? No flashback now. Let's do a restart, because I was fiddling with the controls. It's still broken. Damn it. Okay, then let's do GT3 on Spa. If you guys have any requests, just feel free to post them in the chat. Oh, the damping. Damping is only for gamepad, I see. Yeah, no flashbacks. At least it's a sim in that regard, right? Wow. I think we need to drive that Porsche. Pretty. Let's look at the liveries. Oh, there's only... Are these real life liveries? Probably, looks like. Oh, nice. Mantai Racing. Is that even two different ones? I think that's the one I want. Only 31. Okay, let's do 20 minutes. Start at 2. Let's go from clear to overcast with a 2-time time. We can actually go a bit higher, 5-time time progression. Let's do a rolling start for authenticity. And what else? What else? Session settings, practice. Yeah, qualifying. No. Okay, let's try this then. Okay, I'll try informative then, Konstantin. Yeah, I agree, Tintap. They shouldn't really be cracking. But at least if they could fix it in between the sessions or when you restart, that would have been nice. But I'm guessing that's one thing that they will probably fix. So, let's see. Do I need to adjust the cockpit view for every car individually? Yeah. At least now I can keep that button pressed. Or can I? Not anymore. Okay. Keep spamming that button. That sound not really Porsche-like, is it? Let's see. Let's quickly switch to controls, force feedback. Let's go to informative then. Hi Marcel, no, I went with the default version. I didn't feel like spending 90 bucks on this game not knowing if I would like it or not. Is there a virtual mirror somewhere? I'm guessing there is. Okay, wait a second. Gameplay, on-screen display. I just want the mirror. I must be blind. Driving line, no. Turn indicator, no. Track map, no. Show lap info, no. Starting grid limit, lights, sure. Am I blind or where do I find the virtual mirror? Edit HUD layout. Yeah, I can move it, that's nice. Hey! New alert, hope you like it.
Cheers.
Cheers to you too. Thank you. But I was just in HUD settings, wasn't I? Options. Edit HUD layout, right? That one or? Whoops. Does it say it's only available in full or what's the deal? No, these are different settings. Enable HUD first. Okay. Alright. So I changed the full but everything is off, that is good. No, wait. That's not what I wanted to do. Can I remove this? Off, yeah. I want basically nothing except maybe this one too. Okay, now we're talking. Hello, Dura Eba, how's it going? Not too excited about the sound, to be honest. And that tire noise is really weird. But okay, I knew going in that the tire noise, the engine sounds were not the best thing in Project Cars. The lighting looks really good. Not feeling much vibrations over the curbs at all. look, now we have an AMG and an SLS in front of us. Yeah, maybe I can just reduce the volume. Look, it sounds to me like there's wind coming through a gap of an open window in the car. But okay. I mean, the car is driving okay. Difficult to judge the shift points. I need to reduce that irritating sound. I always want to close my window. Audio. Is it the tire volume? Yeah. Let's put that down to about 60. Bit understeery into the corner entry. AI is on a mission there behind us. Yeah, Wow. Something to get used to, these physics. But hang on a second. The GT3 cars, in real life they have ABS, right? So why am I locking brakes so much? Is there a setting that you have to set it up for, like, to use factory settings or something like that? Can't set up anything like that here. Why is it all locked? Maybe I need to change that before I start the race. I have a feeling that's the case. J? Okay, it says not available. Is it because I had disabled it before I loaded the race? Okay. But how does it work then? Do I have to have assists turned on and then disable them on cars that don't have them? Would have been nice if it would do that automatically for those cars that are using ABS and traction control. Okay, so you're saying I can't turn them on now? It says steering assistance here, but that's not what I want. Steering assistance, no. Braking, driving assist. Ah, yeah. Authentic, so that would be... Okay, I see. That's using the proper setting for the car then. Good to have a setting like that. Yeah, now there's much less understeer and turn in. Yeah, still not feeling right at home. Been driving race room a lot. And yeah. This is definitely a little bit different. Cars are turning a lot when you turn in really heavy. There's no sign of understeer at all, or oversteer. They just go where you point them. There was a little bit of understeer there. I mean, of course I'm not up to speed yet. Still getting used to everything. Not driving it on the limit yet, of course. Yeah, why not, Marcel? Just let me know when you have a cool event coming up. I'm always open for guest starts and joining you guys. Why not? Trying to find my shift points. It's hard to judge by the sound because it's not really. Guess I'll just go by the rev lights. Live delta is a good thing to have, of course. Nice touch. Looks very much like iRacing. By the way, guys, speaking of race room, now with the new GT3 cars coming out very soon, let's not say very soon, but soon. Obviously, there's a lot of work going into physics again, and that will also mean that all the old cars will be updated with new physics approach that we have now with the new guy that we have hired for doing our physics, Alex Hutchinson. Some of you may know him. He was working on the Group C mod for rFactor a long time ago, and he recently joined us at Sector 3 Studios, doing some really good work so far. And yeah, he's working on a complete GT3 physics update, which I've tested already, and it's very, very promising. So that was practice. Let's see how the race goes. Well, if we are not working on new cars, we will definitely go back and update older cars, as we are doing now with the GT3 class. But sometimes we just have to focus on the new cars. Obviously, it's always top priority to get the stuff done that is not out yet. Oh, this is also nice that I have already control before the lights go out. That's something I would like to have in a race room as well, in the rolling starts. Maybe not in multiplayer, because then that will just be chaos on the public servers. Okay, somebody needs to tell the AI the right line through La Source. So yeah, the back of the grid with the maximum amount of cars and ultra settings in the graphics, it's running very smooth, no complaints. At least in this weather. Whoa, maybe in the rain it's a bit worse. Yeah, multiclass in single player is also something we definitely want to do. For Racing, oops, sorry. But yeah, we're currently working on something else that was requested for us, and it's something that is important for our partners and for events and stuff like that. So there's always that side of the business as well that we have to take care at Sector 3 before we can also work on the features that we all want to have in the game. But that does not mean those features will never come. We'll definitely know what you guys always request and what features you would like to see. Not only because we of course read the forums and interact with the community, but of course we are all sim racers as well at Sector 3, or most of us, or many of us. And you know, we know what we all want. We all want the same. It's just not always possible to work on those things immediately, or not all at the same time. But we have those things on our list, guys. Don't worry about it. Where did my speed go? Am I running more downforce than the AI? Or did I damage my car? No, I don't think so. See what position are we in. The HUD doesn't really tell that to us. Is that possible? The data display, I mean. Yes. Cut track. Is there a way that I can flip pages on that display? Cool to know my oil pressure, but it would also be nice to know my position in the race. I got damaged, yeah. Felt like something was wrong. Let's restart this. Yeah. Let's try and focus a little bit on the driving here. Actually, it wouldn't hurt if we enable the HUD that tells us which position we are in. Leaderboard. Is that the one that I want? Yeah. Position 99? What the... I wish there was 99 cars in this race. Okay, let's focus. Let's not damage our car this time. AI is braking on the straights. I mean, the AI is going a bit slow to some corners here. They're a bit unpredictable in general. But yeah, there's no racing game that has perfect AI. Just some are worse than others. Man, the way this car rotates feels a bit odd to me. Like, holy cow, they are going really slow into this corner. Out of all the combinations in this game, you would think that at least GT3 on Spa would be one that would be polished. Oh, maybe this is the polished version of the AI. Let's see.
You're right on his tail. Come on, let's make this happen.
I think I need to install the crew chief for this game. That app is just fantastic. One thing that I don't feel so much in this game in the force feedback is like every corner kind of feels the same. I don't know. It's like this initial resistance feels a bit spring-like. But yeah, I have not really done much to the settings yet. I'm sure with the right settings it feels better. Definitely drives better than Forza. That much can be said without hesitation. But holy man! I did not expect that to happen. Yeah, so position HUD is broken. Maybe it was because I enabled it mid-race. I didn't like that. Well, it's not super bad either, Yuri. I mean, if you drove Forza, then you know what I mean. That is bad for feedback. this is at least acceptable. It's not fantastic, but...
Great first sector. That's your best split time so far.
Those cars like rotate insanely well. And again, I'm not driving very well right now. It's literally my first laps in this game. So yes, I'm definitely not on the limit at all. So at least I can keep somewhat up with the AI at 100 difficulty. Let's see if we can keep it together now in this corner. It should be flat in a GT3, I think, or almost flat. I can try that, Xbox Racing. Let's see, where's that gameplay? No. Where audio? No. Bit crew detail, all. None. Oh, that's bit crew detail. I wanted crew chief. Whatever, I'll find that later.
Nice one, a new PB.
Yeah, I will definitely go back to the Nordschleife later, that I can play a little with the weather as well. Yeah, I mean, obviously the rotation through the corner is nice. It feels like a little bit too much mid-corner grip to me. Hello. Now the grip is gone, as I say it. Getting overcast now. Nordschleife in the snow, yeah, we can do that. What kind of car should we take on the snowy Nordschleife then? Can you do 24-hour races in this game? I think so, right? It's a bit hardcore though. I'm too old to do that by myself. Hey, I wanna at least overtake one car in this race. Come on.
10 minutes remaining. Great driving. That's your fastest final sector so far today. Keep it up.
I don't know. Obviously, I'm new to this game, and it always takes a little bit to get used to how the cars are driving. But I'm having a little bit of difficulty feeling the car. I'm really spoiled by the race room. Wow, the holy turning oversteer. Not sure where that came from. Ah, M3 sounds good. Yeah, if only there was an option to have more cars in this game in a race, you know. 20 cars on Nordschleife is not a lot. Would have loved to do some multi-class racing on the Nordschleife, but if there's only 20 or 30 cars, if that's the maximum in a race, then there's no point really. But soon we can do that in the race room. Multi-class on Nordschleife with some proper VLN cars. And as you might know, or maybe not know, we are working on a 64-bit support, or a 64-bit version of the race room, which means all the memory issues that we have will be a thing of the past. So big grids wouldn't be a problem anymore, hopefully. Oh my god. I've had enough now. Let's go on the Nordschleife. Yeah, I remember, but I guess we will go in the winter, right? Oh, that 2002 looks nice though. Does it drive okay, that one? Oh, this is the GT4. But this is not the new GT4. This is the E92 2012. Okay, yeah. There's a new GT4 M3 out there. No, M4, sorry. That one looks really nice. But those are not real liveries, are they now? Good designs, but not real liveries, except this one. So yeah, Nürburgring. There's the Grand Prix track, Nordschleife, the combined version, and then a couple of short layouts. No VLN layout, only the 24-hour layout. Let's go on the Nordschleife. And well, I think for this we don't need any opponents at all. We're just gonna have fun drifting, which means we will just set up a practice session. Hang on, where was that? Here, practice. How? What? Can I not enable it? snow, snowstorm, blizzard. But you wanted to see hail. There's no hail though, is there? There's thunderstorm and snow. And blizzard. As always, it's very difficult to give you guys any estimates when it comes to release dates. But I don't want to say soon again, but we are working on it, and it's already in testing. So much I can tell you. So then maybe you can find out yourself how long it will be. Let's just go with slight snow in the winter. We don't need another weather slot for that. Let's go. Oh, the season must be snow. Did I not change that? Oh no, I forgot. Well, let's go back then. Yeah, I've already tried the 64-bit version with a multi-class test scenario. Where do I change the season? Here. With 100 cars on Nordschleife multi-class, that means GT3, BMW M235i, Audi TTRS VLN, and it was running very smooth. Can you imagine? 100 cars on a Laserscanner Nordschleife multi-class, and I had every constantly frames over 60 FPS, so that was really nice. Obviously I still have a pretty good system, so you still need a good system in order to run that. Interesting. So can I age shift this thing? Yeah, I can. But it's still not winter. Did I not save it? But I changed it to snow, didn't I? Okay, let's try this one more time then. Oh, season snow, not winter. Ah, that's... What's the... I thought winter has snow. Interesting. Yeah, I mean, I guess there is winter without snow as well. Okay, season snow. Now we got it. Yeah, well, the amount of cars online is again a different story. That is not only related to 64 bits. I mean, the crashes when you run out of memory, yes. But then there's also a limit of the netcode itself, which we haven't had the chance yet to look into. So at least the memory crashes will be gone. I don't know how many players you can still drive online though, because at some point you just reach the limit of the netcode. Okay, this is interesting. Okay, it's a little bit too much having fun here. But yeah, this could be fun if you know what you're doing. A little bit of practice, I could imagine. I'm going a bit too much sideways here. I mean, the road texture is a bit basic. It's like just one little brown stripe in the middle. I've already noticed that watching some preview videos. There's not a lot of road detail. But hey, at least they have snow. What other sim has that? Except snow mods in rFactor and Assetto Corsa. But still, I think it's... Hey there, the road surface changed a little bit. At least it changed color slightly. Force feedback is a little bit too strong to really catch those drifts at the moment. I think I would need to reduce it a little bit. Would make it easier. Yeah, the ice tracks seem interesting, but as I just wanted to say, it's a bit of a gimmick. I mean, at least for a guy like me who is mostly interested in simulating real motorsport, it's a fun little thing that you can do in the middle or in, you know, in between. I'm driving the E30. Okay, I have mapped my handbrake, but I guess it only works with certain cars. Yeah, I will just reduce the force feedback here for a minute because it's impossible to catch those drifts if the wheel is pulling that hard. So I guess that would be gain, right? Let's see if that's better. Yeah, that's better. For drifting, at least. But still, there's not a whole lot of grip. Oops. Hope I didn't damage my car too much. If you guys want to see something else next, just post it in the chat. It's not really drifting through the corner, it's drifting more on the exit. I remember there was a snow mod for rFactor 1 back in the days for the Nordschleife. That was also fun in the good old days. We drove the GT3 race, GT3 cars earlier. Group C at Le Mans, that also sounds interesting. Not the biggest fan of Le Mans as a track, but definitely Group C will fit there very well. But maybe we can think of another track for a Group C night race. Maybe something with more corners and less straights. Yeah. Obviously, again, I'm not driving that great right now, but it's not the most drift happy car, I think. I think the road cars will probably drift a little bit better. Le Mans, okay, if you guys want to see Le Mans, then let's do Le Mans. I want to use the handbrake. Scandinavian flick doesn't really... Wow, it's quite snappy, that car actually. I think this was not maybe the best choice for drifting. The car, I mean. So let's see, sort by class. Group C, C1. Nice. Jaguars, Saubers, Nissans, Porsche. There was also an IMSA class, wasn't there? What's that one called? Vintage F1. Okay. Some nice selection for classic cars. Where's that IMSA Nissan? Which class was that? Aha. LMP 900, nice. GTO, nice. Well, you really gotta hand it to them. I mean, the car selection is really, really nice. Group 6, wow. There's not much left to be desired, really. And there's still DLC coming out, probably. IMSA is GTO. But, hang on a second. But I meant the Nissan GTP, sorry, GTP, wasn't that? I thought I had seen that one. Track day. Interesting. Only one V8 supercar. Vintage prototype. No. Well, anyway, let's go with the Group C then. But maybe we can do a multi-class race. Where was that again? Opponent settings. 31 seems to be the maximum here. So we want Group C. Hang on. Didn't I select it? Group C. Save. And we want another class. Okay, am I now selecting the second class? We want which one would go along? Group 6 and Group 5. How does this work? Why can I not disable this one here, for example? GT1. I don't get it. Road A. I don't want that. Okay, so that I got rid of. And what is that first one though? How can I deselect it? Oh no, wait. Where did the Group C go? That one I want. Hi Clubman. But I want to get rid of this one. But if I click it, it still stays enabled. What is this? Let's try with clear all. No. Then it's still enabled. Okay, whatever. Group 4, Group 5, Group 6, Group C. Save. I don't know about that other one. So summer, and let's go from clear to rain, back to clear, and we're gonna do time progression times 10 maybe. Is that too fast? Too slow? And we're gonna do, yeah, let's try a 30-minute race. Did I select the GT1 car? Oh, I did. I thought I already had selected the Porsche. Now, Group C, 4, 5, 6, great. Well, let's not do qualifying. Let's just do practice first a little bit. Okay, let's do this. Well, it depends on what you expected going in, right, Ninja Tomte? It's certainly better than Project Cars 1 from what I hear. So in that regard, probably exceeded your expectations. I had 0 expectations, honestly, until it got some pretty decent reviews, or let's say some opinions from guys that usually know what they're talking about. So yeah, I decided today at least to ask you guys on Twitter whether you would like to see it or not on the channel, and that was a positive. 70% voted yes. Now my virtual mirror is gone again for some reason. And there it is back. Oh, is that on a car basis thing as well? That could actually make sense, because in some cars you don't need it, in some cars you do need it. Whoa. Oh, there was the Nissan. So it was in Group C. Maybe I just didn't see it. Seems to be running on a rather high downforce setup, the car. ...285 kilometers, that's not a lot. Yeah, I never touched Project Cars 1, so I don't know really how it compares, other from hearing other people say that it's better. Oh, the Viper has different settings. Slow, quick, and off. Nice. It's been a while since I drove Le Mans. Seems a bit bumpy here, that circuit. Yeah, let's do that. Let's set the turbo to a proper Le Mans setting here. But boost pressure is at 100%. Is that the one that you meant? Differential. Rear downforce 5. Probably try a bit lower, maybe 3 to begin with. Very soon, again, Dutch Rones. I'm not currently signed up for any race this week, I think. But soon enough. So, what are we talking about here? Boost pressure is at 100%. So, doesn't go higher than that, does it? Or is it reversed? Do you have to go to 0% for higher boost now? Obviously not, so... Did I save this now? Nice sound effect. Was that sound effect because of saving the setup? Yeah. Did it save? I'm just making sure, yes. How is it actually with the rotation? Does it adjust your wheel rotation depending on the car? Yeah. Because I have calibrated my wheel for 900 degrees. Oops. Missing the first corner already. Restrictor. Yeah, I might need to open that restrictor a little bit then. So I've reduced the wing now, we're still we're going a bit faster. 295 now instead of 85. 300. Let's not forget the brake for these chicanes. Yeah, Le Mans has never been my favorite circuit. I of course followed the race in real life. I wanna see something though with this world movement, because the tracks seem a bit bumpy, on the bumpy side, to be honest. And so that means that the camera is bouncing up and down a lot. So let's see if this helps with that. If we reduce this. Yeah, it does. Usually I don't like the cockpit to move in front of me, but if you have bumpy tracks like this one, it helps a little bit with the world being more stable in front of you. Very bumpy track indeed. Cockpit looks beautiful, I have to say. Yeah, I understand that it needs to be set to 100 for no movement, and I had that in the beginning. I typically prefer that, but as I just said, if the tracks are so bumpy, you know, then it's creating a lot of bouncing if the car is not moving but the world is moving. So in this case I actually think a little bit of car movement instead of world movement. I'm preferring that in this case. Whoopsie. Not super familiar with the track. I know there's a chicane, and we're going back to start-finish now. Oh, there's another chicane. I'll catch that one next time. Hello, if Marie. Tight chicanes. Again, it's really a pity that you can only have 30 cars in a multi-class race. I mean, for a proper Le Mans race, we'd need at least 50. Now maybe not on a modern grid, they don't have so many cars anymore, but certain eras definitely. And definitely when you go on the Nordschleife, more than 20 cars would be really nice to have. Otherwise there's not much of a race to be had, or let's say not much of a multi-class race anyway. Yeah, I'm not too bothered by the shadows at the moment. Sure, in certain angles you can see that they are low res when the car is casting shadows on itself. but that's like every other game that I've seen has similar issues with that. Maybe not iRacing. iRacing has really sharp shadows, but a little bit too sharp sometimes. So when is the competitive online system coming? I don't think it is in the game yet, is it? Or let's say some parts of it are, I think. Like the rating system and all that is already there, I think. But there really are no races or official races, or I might be wrong. I haven't really checked the multiplayer out yet. Quite like how this car drives. Let's go into race session and then we'll see if we can get into the night. No. Return to pit. Continue. So yeah. Let's just put in a whole bunch of fuel. We don't need to save this, I guess. Or do we? Whatever, let's save it. I should have used rolling start. I want to at least do so much of this race until we catch traffic, but that will probably be a while, right? It'll probably be at least 15 minutes before that happens. Cones are flying already. Whoa! Okay, that was my mistake, braking too late. And they removed the Xbox advertising on that wall that is there in real life. The AI is still faster than me on the straights. Maybe I'm running still too much downforce. Hi sliders. definitely looks like I'm a bit stronger in the corners. Not quick enough on the straights though. Whoa! Holy sh... That AI, man. Why is he slowing now? Can you mod this game? Do you guys know? Like, I really would like if somebody could increase... Now it's raining, really? If somebody could increase the amount of grid spots, that would be fantastic. If I remember correctly, the first game was moddable, right? Did I set up rain? Oh yeah, I did, didn't I? I mean, I can also understand on console that you limit the grid size a little bit, but on PC would have been nice with a little bit larger grids. 30 is right on the limit of making it pointless to do multiclass, if you ask me. Yeah, for some reason we are not really competitive, and the position HUD still showing 99 for some reason. But there was even some car mods. I remember a Audi R8 LMS car mod being made for Project Cars 1. Was probably supported by SMS in some way or form. Yeah, not really competitive here against AI. Obviously, yeah, not driving so great, don't know the track all too well. Don't know the car. But let's see how this race evolves. If the weather changes and maybe with traffic. Would be nice to catch some traffic. Air restrictor. What about it? It's too late to increase that now, is it? Yeah, shit, I forgot to change that. If I restart the race, can I go back into the setup before restarting the race? Even in the a slight rain, this car has so much grip. I have not power oversteered it at all so far. Other games or sims, I would have spun already a couple of times. And no, I'm not saying more difficult is more realistic, but this feels a bit very easy. Given the car and the conditions. And the way I drive. Okay, I'm trying that myself. I'm gonna restart session and go into the setup. Oh, what happened now? Oops, crash. Crash report. A problem has caused your program to close. Send report. No. Okay. First crash. After 2 hours. Starting again. Maybe I'll also reduce the AI difficulty a little bit, because obviously I'm not up to speed yet. Okay. Race settings. Let's do without rain this time. Where was the difficulty setting? Do I need to go into options for that? No. Performance now. Custom race. Vehicle track select race settings. Would have expected it to be there. Hello Salvatore. I'm not in iRacing. That's why I didn't. Oh, there it is, opponent, obviously. Okay, then let's try 85-ish. And this time we don't need practice, we go straight into the race. So boost pressure and air restrictor. So if I increase the air restrictor, yeah, lowering the air restrictor will decrease the amount of air getting into the engine. Increasing will increase the airflow, increase power. So how much can we increase it? It's already on the maximum. So tough luck. Radiator opening. Bigger radiator opening means more engine cooling, but comes at the cost of aerodynamic drag. Well, we could reduce the radiator opening, but then we'll probably overheat our engine. I totally know what you mean, Miss Elliptic J. I was on the same fence. I really only got it so we can, you know, have a live stream here and check it out all together. It will probably not replace Race Room for me or any of the other sims. But you know, it's a nice touch of fresh air, and you know, if you have the money, then why not support the guys that are making simulations or games, racing games. So yeah, I think boost pressure, that's on max, air restrictor is on max. That's as good as it gets, I think. But now we've also reduced the AI difficulty, so I think it will be more of a race. Now, hopefully. Well, engine braking to 0, that would just help or make braking more difficult, right? I should have used rolling start again. Nice. That position thingy is still broken. Is it just a minimal? Let's try something. Let's change that one to full. Maybe that one works. Seems to be working better, this one. Okay, so it's showing the overall position and the position in class, if I see that correctly. That's good. Yeah, I mean, the multi-class racing was one of the selling points for me as well. That was before I noticed that you can only have 30 cars in a race. That's a real shame. I mean, I'm pretty confident my PC could handle more than that. With 30 cars, there's not much of a multi-class race to be had, I'm afraid. Maybe some tracks have more than 30. But actually I was on Spa earlier and it also had only 30. 31. AI is still pulling away from me. I'm like full throttle out of these corners and there's no sign of oversteer or wheel spin. I'm trying to exaggerate, but I don't want to crash either. I don't think so, DJ. I think they just had a benchmark from the consoles and have not bothered increasing it for the PC, because obviously it's a lot of work with... How many tracks do they have? 60? Maybe they will do something about it if enough people complain, but I'm afraid the majority doesn't care. I mean, I only, you know, I haven't checked out all the tracks yet, so maybe there are some tracks that can handle more than 31 cars. But as far as I could tell, at least Spa couldn't, which is really a shame. But again, don't take my word for it, because I'm literally driving this game for the first time today. Maybe there's a setting somehow or somewhere that I just haven't found yet. I did not calibrate my pedals actually. Can I still do that somewhere? Is there like any place where I can see how much my inputs are recognized by the game? Because I noticed with the Leo Bodnar cable or adapter for the G27 pedals, there was a little bit of flickering in the input at the very bottom and top. So I'm now using very tiny dead zones to get rid of that problem in other games. I did the same here. There's a little 5% dead zone on the brake and throttle and clutch. But maybe if I calibrate the pedals, because it didn't work the first time. Oh, now it does. Okay. Maybe that changed something. Let's see. Maybe I got like 10% more power now. A little bit of oversteer this time. I'm thinking that the car oversteers, but then it doesn't. I mean, honestly, the car feels a bit tame to me. For a Group C 965 Porsche, I would expect a little bit to drive it a little bit more aggressively. Like if you accelerate out of the corners, I would expect a little bit of... Well, yeah. That was obviously my fault for hitting that curb on the inside. In the wrong angle. Well, I've already reduced the rear wing, so I mean, should be quite loose. But you know, regardless of the setup, of course you can set it up to be loose or looser. Loser. But I don't think there's a way in real life to set up this car to be that stable. And again, I'm really driving bad because I'm not familiar with the track at all, or not so much at least. So I'm sure there's people who drive this car much more on the limit and who can get it to be a little bit more loose. But the overall impression remains that it's a bit tame, in my opinion, to what I would expect. And yeah, no, it's a very high downforce ground effect car. So I'm not expecting it to go sideways. I'm just expecting, I would expect to have to be a little bit more careful on the throttle coming out of corners, but that's not really so much the case. Does not like the curbs though, that much I can tell. But what do you mean by no car selector? Because you can, at least to some degree, choose your opponents, right? Maybe not down to every single individual livery. Lighting looks really good. Yeah, I just don't like Le Mans so much. And now it looks like I probably damaged again something, because now even the Group 6 cars are overtaking me. Yeah, there was a little bit of wheel spin. Driving on the grass, not a good idea. I don't know what's happening. Whoa. Did I damage my car again? Because it does seem to be slow on the straights now. I really like this guy in this game. It looks really like on a painting. Yeah, it does not like curves. I don't know. That suspension, not really that great. Fuck it. Yeah, it's a positive surprise if you compare it with the first game, for sure. Even though I can't really speak for that so much because I haven't tried the first game, but from what I hear at least. Let's try something different. Let's do a track that I know at least, so I can at least be a little bit more on the limit, because what could we do? Another multi-class race maybe. GT3 and GT4. Or maybe the modern LMPs could be interesting. Maybe LMP2. Let's try this one here. Are those real life liveries? They look so, at least. European Le Mans Series. Let's do LMP2 and GTE. That could be an interesting race. Clear all. LMP2 and GTE. That's these, right? GTE, yeah. And then let's pick a track that I know, so we can actually push it a little bit. Why not Imola? The European Le Mans Series is actually racing there. Let's do that. Maybe, yeah, let's do something like this. And let's do a practice session. Just so I can get familiar with the car. Let's go. Yeah, I see what you mean. It's not down to that level, no colonels. Which is what we are actually planning for a race room. Even down to the livery. So you can have a model in the Bix, but only certain liveries of that model. That's the plan currently, at least. Can't promise anything, but that's what we are aiming for right now. That might or might not change. Wow. Really nice looking cockpit. So this one actually has the wheel inside. Is it like this with the cars that have the display on the wheel, that one actually remains even if you disable the driver? Which sounds like a good idea. It's actually really nice if that's the case. Wow, it's really difficult to see outside of this cockpit. Man, those car shaders look fantastic.
Okay, mate, take it steady on the outlap, warm the tires.
And the visual mirror is gone again. So we'll have to bring that one back.
Before you start pushing hard.
Well, for me it's a bit too early to really compare it and give a good opinion on the game. All I can give you right now is the first impression. And the first impression is, well, surprisingly positive. If you keep in mind what Project Cars 1 was like. Still, in the overall mix, I don't know. I don't think it will replace some of the other sims for me. But I can definitely see myself doing some stuff that I can't do, for example, in Race Room, to do it in this game, you know? Different sims have different pros and cons, so it's always good to have access to all of them, so support all the companies and use each sim where it's the best. Let's go back here. I was still on the drift setting. So for example, LMPs and GTEs in a nice endurance race, I could see myself doing that in Project Cars 2. If there is a nice community that, you know, do some serious racing. I wouldn't mind that. But for like GT3 racing, I don't think it will replace Racing for me. Or touring car racing for that matter. And Rallycross, I still have to try it, but I'm betting that Dirt does a better job at that. I mean, they are really, that's their specialty, so wouldn't be surprised. They do a really good job with the Rallycross in Dirt 4. It's probably hard to compete with that. And you know, the rest, like driving in the snow and ice, that's not really my cup of tea. That is one thing that you do maybe once or twice, just to check it out or to have a little bit of fun in between. But I will definitely not launch Project Cars 2 for that very often. I'm liking this car right now. This makes sense to me so far. Ooh, it's very high sausage curves. Maybe it's the field of view. They look a bit higher than in the race room. Like an endurance league, endurance online racing in Project Cars. I could see myself taking part in that. That sound though is irritating. Still sounds like wind noise to me. When you lock the tires. Yeah, Konstantin, I know what you mean. And it's certainly very difficult for a developer if you have I don't know how many hundred cars and different disciplines and weather and surfaces. For example, to make a good AI, I can totally see how that is a challenge. So, and the same with the Rallycross and, you know, ice racing and stuff like that. It's nice to have it in there, but I would almost wish they would, for example, put the focus on endurance racing multi-class with LMP1 and 2 and 3 and GTE, and do a really good job at that instead of doing 10 different things and all of them are, you know, not perfect or a little bit flawed. I would have preferred that. If Project Cars 2 only had these LMPs, prototypes and GT3s and GTE and GT4, that would have been enough for me. And then, you know, put laser focus on these and really polish them. That's what made GTR 2 so great, you know. There was only these 2 classes or 2 seasons. Well, maybe it was 4 classes or something like that. But those cars were super polished and the AI was polished and everything worked together really well. And that just made it a really good game that you could have a lot of fun driving. And was not one of those games who tried to do a million different things, and none of them were really on that degree of polish. But you can of course say the same about Raceroom. We are also trying to do a lot of disciplines, but at least we are limited in, you know, weather and season and track surface and all that, which makes it of course easier to polish physics and AI and all those things, which again we are not perfect in either. Nobody is perfect. But I'm liking this car. I do like this one. Driving it on a circuit that I know also helps, of course. Let's let this guy pass here. See if we can follow him a little bit, see how he manages the traffic. Yeah, myself, I'm not a big fan of front-wheel driven cars. But many real drivers who drove our touring cars, they were really impressed by how they drove and how realistic they are. It just requires a certain driving style. Some people love front-wheel driven cars and some people hate it. I'm closer to the latter part. Well, he overtook that AI a bit sketchy, I have to say. He's not really making space for me either. Yeah, good question, Konstantin. I don't know. Need to ask Simban. Now, I don't know why the AI slowed down again so much. Let's let him pass one more time and follow him. See if he gets through the traffic a bit better this time. And there will be, there's so much potential in this game if the AI would be a little bit better. But yeah, as I said earlier, in online racing league, multi-class endurance championship in Project Cars would probably be very, very nice. You know, with the different weather and day and night cycle and all that. And then you don't have to deal with the AI either. So let's see. Maybe I can find a community who does that sort of thing. Well, 32 cars on Imola is actually not that bad. That could be interesting. But I think I'm still a bit slow compared to the AI. But let's see. Still forgot the rolling start. Is there safety car in Project Cars? I don't think there is there? What is that, offline DJ Chivas, or is it an online championship?
Defending from that guy behind.
Whoops. Man, these cars, they don't like curbs. That is one aspect that we managed to improve vastly in Race Room. Used to be a problem when you took too much curb, or when even just a little bit of curb, it would either suck you into the corner or it would just make the car so unstable that you would probably lose it afterwards, and that we have vastly improved already in the past, but also now with the new GT3 cars and physics. It just makes much more sense. The way you attack, the way you can attack the curbs. Yeah, I agree, Colonels. I think it's the one thing that will probably keep me coming back to Project Cars. If I can find a nice community that does endurance racing, multi-class, with a nice selection of cars and tracks, I could probably see myself taking part in that. Now the other question is, do I see myself really practicing and taking it seriously and spending a lot of time? Or do I treat it more like a fun thing, fun, casual thing? I guess the answer is easy. Because when I do sign up for a race, I always take it seriously. Sometimes more, sometimes less. But we all want to get the most out of every race, I guess. But the thing is, I'm very invested in Race Room, of course. Driving various leagues, etc. I don't think there will be much time left to really seriously drive this game or any other games.
That was a great move.
Man, AI hit me. Nice sunset though. Almost, whoa, getting distracted. Almost looks like that Viper is fluxing. I wanna at least in this race now catch some traffic and see how the AI is dealing with it, because it can or cannot be a deal breaker. You know, if in multiclass the AI does not know how to lap, then it's becoming indeed pointless. Then the only option really is multiplayer. Yeah, there are definitely a lot of options available for sim racers these days. Even though if not all the games are on the level that we expect. There's certainly no lack of choice of various titles. You just have to pick your cherries, you know. As I keep saying all the time, if a game does one thing very good, then use it for that. And if another game does something else better, then use that one for that. Simple as that. I'm using Dirt Rally for rallying, and I'm using Dirt 4 for rallycross.
Heading into the dust, so start picking out some reference points you can use in the night time.
Did not get what he said just now. I think I will definitely end up installing the Crew Chief app. I'm just used to his voice by now.
May need to start defending from the guy behind. Not too far back.
I am driving, what was it called? JSB LMP2? I probably got that name wrong.
That's your fastest time in Sector 2 so far today. Great job.
If only it was that easy, Marcel.
A new personal best. Great job.
Well, I'm actually really enjoying this race so far. Looks like I'm quite on level with the AI. It's looking beautiful with the day and night cycle. We are past the start mayhem with the AI. And now it's getting really dark here. Nice. Let's just see
minutes
how
remaining.
we handle the traffic. That will be the deal breaker. If it works, not if it doesn't hold up. Hello, Abgefahren. Well, so far there are a few things that I like and a few things that I don't like.
Big push now. Let's fight our way past. You can do it.
I definitely do like this endurance aspect of this game. With multi-class racing, day and night cycle, weather and all that stuff. Bit disappointed by the sizes of the grid. Wish I could race against more cars. As far as I could tell, there's the maximum number of cars is 31 or 32 in total then. But handling wise, I think it's also a bit of a mixed bag. Some cars make more sense than others. I haven't tried enough cars yet to really have a good opinion. I can tell you that I like this car. The GT3 cars, I don't know, I prefer them in race room. And the other car that I tried was the Group C Porsche, and that one, well, I drove it on Le Mans, which I don't know so well, the track, and it's really not the best track to test out a car. But I didn't quite think that that car made a whole lot of sense. It was a bit too tame in my opinion, regarding or considering the fact that we drove it on 100% boost pressure and with rather low downforce in the, you know, under drizzling wet conditions, and I could barely get the car to move at all under the throttle. Even considering it's a high downforce car with ground effect, I don't think in the slow corners, I think it would be a little bit more sketchy or a little bit more scary to drive, which it wasn't. But again, I was also really not driving it on the limit, so there's that. But even, you know, the way I drove it felt a bit too safe. But okay, that's one car. There's 100 and something more other cars that I haven't driven yet, so can only tell you what my impressions are so far. Then again, there's also at least half of the cars, or let's say all the road cars and rally cars, I'm not really interested, because road cars, I don't think I will drive them a lot. And the rally cars, I will probably prefer driving them in dirt. Rallycross, that is. Obviously the cars that I'm most interested in are GT cars and prototypes, and also some of the Formula cars. I need to try one of the open wheelers later. But I'm quite confident that those cars are pretty good, because I mean, they have a lot of downforce and they don't do too many weird things, you know. Not a lot of understeer, oversteer, not a lot of sliding, etc. Yeah, night looks really good. Graphics update for R3. Well, in the last patch we have changed the lighting. So before the patch we felt that the game was a bit dark and was a bit blue-ish tinted sometimes. So we have changed that now. I think it looks a lot better overall. But what you probably mean is the Unreal Engine 4, which is
15 minutes
not
remaining.
something that will be in Race Room very soon. It's something that is currently in development by the Simbin guys who are working on GTA 3, as you might or might not know. And if that technology develops to a point where we can consider it to be used for Race Room, then that would be an option. But that's a long time in the future, so don't hold your breath for that. Formula 3.5 in the rain, yeah, I can try that later. Let's see how that is. I just want to catch the traffic. I want to see those GTE cars, and I want to see the LMP2 cars lapping those cars. If we manage before the time runs out, but I think we should be.
That's your best final sector so far. Great driving.
Hey gamer bro. Whoa. He was slowing down a lot here. Okay, now we cut him off a little bit. Wow, the way the headlights from the car behind illuminate your cockpit doesn't make a whole lot of sense though, because now that I think about it, I mean the cockpit is closed from behind, right? I should see the headlights in the mirrors, but why are they illuminating my entire cockpit inside? Well, I guess that is a little bit of window openings on the sides, I guess. The UE4 screenshots that you saw are very, very early stuff. But it's not representative of how the game might end up looking at all. Like, it's literally after a couple of weeks of playing around. You have to consider that these guys are now working since a year and will another year work on that game, so it will look much better than that what you saw. Still not catching traffic. I think it will be in a couple of minutes we will see traffic for the first time. Hey, P1 TV, how's it going? Pretty sure there are some supercars, hypercars and budget cars. Not particularly interested in those though. I'm all about motorsports and race cars. Yeah, this car definitely so far is my favorite car that I drove. It drives pretty much how you would expect it to. The GT3 cars I felt had a little bit too much rotation mid-corner, and they were also doing some weird things, like, I don't know, I was losing them under circumstances where I didn't feel like I was doing anything that I shouldn't have done. I should really use my Formula rim with this car. That's what I love about the Trustmaster TSPC Racer, that you can just swap your rim, put on a Formula style rim or GT style rim.
Your best first sector so far. Nice one.
Something I couldn't do with the G27. Still need to use a screwdriver to change the rim on this wheel. It's not a quick release as such, but you know, it literally only takes less than a minute to do it, so I don't mind it.
You've got one on your tail. Better defend that position.
Man, really enjoying this race. Maybe we can overtake this guy now.
You're all over his mirrors. Let's try and take him on this lap. See if you can force him into an error and slip past.
EA is still trying to go through me instead of around me.
That's your fastest lap so far today.
What's my position? 8 overall? Yes, indeed. It can only be a matter of 1 or 2 laps now until we catch traffic. I'm really looking forward to see how that will work. Hey, if you are organizing an endurance race with multi-class and stuff like that, let me know. I wouldn't mind joining a multiplayer race like that.
That's your best sector 2 time so far.
Slowly getting the hang of it, looks like. The AI is still not leaving much room here. Yeah, I'll definitely check out the open wheeler next. But first I want to catch that traffic. I want to see how the AI handles it. Because that is super important in multi-class racing, obviously. If the AI just can't handle the traffic, then it's pretty much pointless to do multi-class racing. With AI. And yeah, definitely endurance racing style, that's where Project Cars 2 is probably shining the most. It's one thing that rFactor 2 also does really well. But of course rFactor 2 is not nearly as polished, graphically at least, as Project Cars 2. Nor does it have enough content to really... And I mean, the Enduro Racers mod is probably pretty nice. Is that one out? I don't even know. That was a pretty good mod for rFactor 1. I think it's out for rFactor 2 as well.
Move. Great stuff. 5 minutes remaining.
Five minutes remaining, Jesus. We haven't even caught traffic yet. Can it be the GTE cars are that quick that we can't even catch them in 20 minutes? On a short circuit like Imola? It seems odd. I completely forgot about his corner. Wow. He's cutting right in front of me. That is something that we also recently improved a lot in Race Room. Especially with cars like open wheelers, it was a problem. The AI would just turn in right ahead of you and didn't give you enough space. I think we improved that a lot with the latest patch. Or was it the patch before? No, it was the latest one. Not the hotfix, but the bigger one. Having quite a race against this AI opponent here. Good fun. But where's that traffic, man? We only got 2.5 minutes left. It seems very weird to me that we haven't caught traffic yet. Maybe I should have used the GT3 cars as opponents instead of GTE cars. Because GTE cars are very quick indeed. I think I see one there ahead of us.
2 minutes remaining.
And 2 LMPs queued up behind him. I hope that's not a bad sign. We have 2 more laps, I think. There was a GT car, I'm sure I saw one. Or I'm starting to see things already. You see there? There? I think that's a GT car, yes it is. Yeah, GTE cars are definitely faster than GT3. Can you save in the middle of the race in this game? I think you can, obviously, or? Otherwise, who would do 24 hours? That could be a nice format, you know, for me, for streaming on YouTube. 24 hours on various tracks, but obviously, you know, doing a stint at a time and then save. I think we have one more lap, don't we? I just want to check something, whether I can save or not in the middle of the race. Doesn't look like that. Can't find it. Options now. I'm pretty sure that was a feature in Project Cars 1, was it not? Not possible. Man, that sucks. That would have been interesting. Weren't you able to do that in Project Cars 1? But I can already tell, look, there's like 3 LMPs now lined up behind that GTE car. That doesn't look like they're doing a particularly good job lapping that car. But yeah, I'll give it that the LMP2 cars are not that much quicker than the GTE cars. Maybe next race, some other time, we'll do P2 and GT3, or maybe even GT4 for a nice multi-class race. But I'm really bummed that you can't save right now. It wasn't in Project Cars 1? Did I just believe the marketing bullshit then? Because I was pretty sure I heard that. Somebody say that. Yeah, that would have been really nice. But now the race is over and we have not even lapped one car. 20 minutes. Or do we have another lap? No, this is cooldown lap. Yeah, but you see the train of cars behind that car? It doesn't look too promising. Hey, nice, Alan. I already saw that they liked my tweet. I got like almost 200 likes on that tweet, or faves. I'll make sure to check it out later. Thanks for the info. Yeah, oh, that's not good to hear, Konstantin. That's unfortunate. That would have been the one thing that I would have probably used this game for. But if the AI can't lap cars, then all there is left to do is multiplayer, really. Let's try some open wheelers. Is that the 3.5? Yeah. That car sounds insane in real life. Wow, what's this? Formula C. Looks like an F4. That looks like a Formula Ford, F1, FX kart. Oh, it keeps going back to group by manufacturer. I want it to stay on group by class. No saving in P-Cars 1. I was sure I heard that somewhere. I was really under the impression it was an option. I guess not then. Well, let's try the 3.5 then. Formula Renault. Again, doesn't look like real liveries, no. Too bad, too bad. That's another thing that I think RaceRoom does better. With the stimulation of real life series and real liveries in the game. For a guy like me, it's important because I do watch the real stuff and I want to be able to replicate that on the simulator. I can understand that many people on the consoles, they don't care. Because they're not real life motorsport fans. So yeah, let's select this one. We don't need multi-class for this, we need same class. I think the skill level was about right. We maybe need less opponents for this one too. Oh man, Donington. I haven't driven Donington in a long time. Let's try that one. And then let's go in the rain. "15 minutes should be long enough." Let's set the practice to rain as well, so we can practice that. Increase aggression or decrease. Marcel, that video should be called "The Internet Reacts to the Malaysia Grand Prix" or something like that on WTF1. I'll definitely need to check that out later. Yeah, this looks good to me. I'll take a 2-minute break, guys, and I'll be right back. We can do the MX-5 later if it's any good. Sorry if my mic sometimes make noises. I need to find the button to mute it. We're running out of time almost to get some practice in here. Yeah, I know that RFX 2 has a save feature. That is something really handy, especially of course if you do offline endurance racing. Oh man, it's been so long since I drove Donington the last time. It's a really cool track. I remember it from GTA 2.
See how the car handles in these wet conditions. We can
I always have to enable that virtual mirror.
make some changes to make the car easier to drive.
Let's see how the sound is in this car. Nothing too spectacular, unfortunately. Let's see if I still know this track. There's not that many pedals. Maybe I need to set it to storm to have more pedals. But yeah, rain looks really good. The drops on the visor I think looks better in Formula 1. In the Formula 1 game. They did also a really amazing job with the weather effects. There's a puddle. Wow. Yeah, that feels good actually. Helmet camera. Which one is that? Would be this one, no? I don't like the field of view. We would need to change it. Let's stick to the cockpit camera. But yeah, I do like this car. This one drives as I expected. Oh man, I'm getting like flashbacks to GTA 2 driving on this track. Nice lockup in the wet conditions. I wish it was a little bit more alive on the throttle coming out of the corners. But again, I'm not driving it so much on the limit yet. Still getting used to it. Nice how the tires are getting dirty. I like it. Doesn't seem to have too much effect on the grip though. Still need to get familiar with the track here. let the AI pass. Maybe we can follow it. Or not. Come on, pass me. This one too. Hey! I need to learn the track again. Man, those puddles really send you surfing. I think I slightly damaged my car. Well, okay. Yeah, I definitely have some aero damage, I think. Yeah. And the steering. Well, okay, let's try the race. I don't feel very comfortable yet, but let's just see how it goes. Skip to end. Continue. The most realistic tire compound for road cars. Well, I don't know which ones are available, but would probably guess that it's grooved slick tires or grooved tires, not slick tires. Let's see what we can do here. Not too much wheel spin. Man, holy AI. Oh my god! They are braking early. Are you kidding me? Suspension damage. Let's restart the session. Hey, you came like a torpedo into turn 1. I did a Kwiat. I don't know, is it because I set the AI to be so slow, or... AI set to 85, if I am not mistaken. I'm really amazed about the AI in Formula 1 2017, already in 2016. That AI is really a lot of fun to drive against. Much better than anything else that I know, really. The offline races in F1 17 are really a lot of fun. Oh, holy! What did he do? Collected the cone and broke his wing. Do you guys think he will go to pits now? We will not find out. He will be too much behind us. Yeah, AI is very hesitant.
The telemetry shows you've got some aero damage. Your tires start dropping. Come in for repairs.
Maybe it wasn't the best idea to set the damage to full. Maybe the AI is more competitive now that I have aero damage. also think they're getting up to speed now a little bit, that the starting phase is over. Yeah, I would have loved a little bit more wheel spin coming out of the corners. I'm
Okay, we've got some pressure
pretty
from
much
behind.
flat out.
Start thinking about defending your line.
Yeah, again, I'm not 100% on the limit yet. Head puddle though. How is the drying line working when the weather changes? Is that working as expected? Yeah. Or aero damage.
You're reeling him in.
Then the AI is more competitive
Line
too.
him up and squeeze fast. Awesome in the first sector. That's your best split so far.
Look, I'm full throttle here. Okay. Now I did it. Now I overdid it. But it takes quite a bit of throttle to unsettle the car in the rain here. In Formula 1 2017, it doesn't take that much to go sideways, and I think they did a really good job in Formula 1 17. Driving in the rain, wow, that was puddles though. Driving in the rain in F1 17 is a lot of fun. I would almost consider that more realistic, more simulation.
A new personal best. Great job.
Looks more stable than you remember it. Well, I can feel that I damaged my aero. For sure, it's understeering quite a bit. I wonder if I should restart the race one more time, and this time really try to avoid any damage. Is there still a way that I can adjust now the damage setting? Where was that? Wasn't it in here? Damage type. No, it's too late to change it. Okay. We'll have to be extra careful this time. But man. Overtaking half on the grass here. Well, so far so good, no damage. need to use the rain line here, avoiding the puddle. Yeah, AI is definitely a bit slow. It was good on Imola in the dry at 85. Really? Did I damage my car again? It feels like it's understeering again. Man, I hardly touched that car.
See if you can try and break away from the one behind. You're getting too close to comfort.
Ah. Yeah, okay. But damage aside, which seems very sensitive, very easy to get aero and suspension damage. I really like this car though. Could be a little bit more alive, you know, coming out of the corners, especially here in the rain. If you compare to F117, which is, I think, really well done in that regard. This feels a little too easy driving in these conditions, but yeah, I mean, the car itself is pretty nice though. A shame they didn't really capture the sound of the car, because this car sounds amazing in real life. Sounds a bit generic here, in my opinion. But yeah, I will not complain too much, because I knew that going in that the sounds were not on a level with Race Room. Anyway guys, what do you want to see next? See you up your fun. Thanks for joining. I think we can do one more race or one more try. Trying a different car and truck combination.
Time in sector 2 so far today. Great job.
Yeah, I mean, the track is pretty wet. I mean, yeah, maybe it's a bit more wet in heavy or in storm, because this is the highest rain setting before storm.
That lap is a new personal best. Good job. Keep pushing. 10 minutes to go.
Let's see if we can overtake one more car here. The curbs could also be a little bit more slippery, I think, in the rain. Doesn't seem to be making too much difference whether you drive on tarmac, curbs, even grass. Yeah, it feels like the high downforce cars, like the LMPs and the Formula cars, are pretty well done in this game. Oops, it's kind of what I expected. Let's go into pit lane here. See how that pit stop looks. Yeah, I was not able to have any settings. Are they repairing my car? Or are they just looking at it? Anything I need to do here, or? The lollipop is still down, so I'm waiting, I guess. I think they are repairing my damage, aren't they?
All clear. Go.
Mazda MX-5. I would be surprised if that car drives well, but we can give it a try. Let's see if they repaired my damage. I think so. Yeah, but man, coming out of corners, I'm almost like full throttle. I like how the brakes lock up in the rain easier.
7 minutes to go.
But traction is a bit overdone, as I exaggerated again. It does break at some point, yeah, the traction, but it takes quite a bit. There was a little slide there. Okay, let's see. I think we can do one more car that we can check out, and then I think we'll wrap it up for tonight. This one, let's give it a try, and if it's not any good, then we'll try something else though. So what would be a good drift track then? There's a lot of tracks, gotta give him that. I like Bruno as well. But let's go somewhere that I'm really familiar with, so we can actually push it a bit on the limit here. Let's just go to Nürburgring GP. Does it drift in the dry, or does it need to be snowing or raining? Yeah, I know that you can do that, Colonels, but I really wanted to see the cinematics as well, just to check them out. Let's see, but if it drifts, it should be drifting in the dry as well. But yeah, okay, Bruno then. Sounds good to me. Has some really nice corners for drifting, I think. Let's do this. Okay, 1200 horsepower, nice. Does it have a handbrake too? Yeah. I think I need to reduce the FFB strength again, because it's not good to have the wheel pulling too much when you're trying to drift. Let's go somewhere down there again. Oh, I didn't mean to have any opponents on the track, but okay. Okay, if I don't touch the wheel before I change the seat, then I can keep the button pressed. Okay, now I don't. I need to keep pressing it again. So, yeah, pedal shift, handbrake. Oh, the handbrake actually moves in the cockpit. Nice, nice touch. But why is it moving with the pulled handbrake?
Okay, mate, you know the drill. Let's build some heat into these tyres.
Holy crap! Oh my god! What the f? Okay, let's approach this easily here. Whoa! You're kidding me! So, looks like you can't drive this car normally at all. You have to drift, right? Oh my god. Are you kidding me? I probably damaged. Let's do one thing here. Disable the damage because I'll be in the wall. A lot, I think. But where did I go again for that damage option? I need to go options, right? Gameplay. Damage type. Let's disable it for now. And we don't need any opponents for this. Well, that car is certainly doing some crazy things. Oh my god.
Okay, the tyres and brakes are going to be cold.
Feels a
on
bit
this outlet,
twitchy
so take it
to
easy
me for a
and build
drift
up your
car.
speed once they get warm.
Very poor steering. You know, you need to turn in a lot for it to steer. I'm not much of a drift car driver, so bear with me a little bit. Holy shit. I mean, I know how to drift cars, but the actual drift car is, you know, it's a own world in itself. How are you even supposed to? Is handbrake a thing with this car? I think it is. But man, this car doesn't turn at all. Like, you need to drift it, right? But goddamn, Scandinavian Flick didn't really do much. Like, I'm turning in, trying to shift the weight. Oh my god. Oh my god. Like, for real, are you actually saying this car behaves like it should, or? Oh my god. I'm afraid this is not my kind of thing. I mean, if you know me and if you know my videos and if you know my past, you certainly should know that I know how to drive sideways. But as I said, drift cars has not been a thing of mine. Doesn't really power oversteer all that much. Like a full throttle. Okay, now it is. But then it becomes really difficult though. I don't know, guys. I want to see somebody drive this car who can actually handle it, but I'm sure there are guys who can do that. But man, is there like a normal car that also can drift? Not a crazy machine like this? Well, the flicking in doesn't really work. Just keeps sailing away, that car. I think this will be something for another day. Let's try a road car, like a normal road car, and try to drift that instead. I think we have a bigger chance of me pulling off some drifts in maybe a BMW or something like that. Which one could be drifting here? This one looks like, well, maybe too much downforce. Let's try this one. Maybe, I don't know if it has enough power. Let's find out. Certainly looks drifty. Did I select it now? Or yeah, I did. Okay, let's try in the dry first, and if that doesn't work, we dry in the wet. We dry in the wet. Try in the wet. What are you trying to say here, Nano? I'm not sure I'm following. Okay. Actually, let's double check which kind of tires we're on here. Pirelli Zero. Let's put on the hard tires. Or maybe all-terrain? But no, that's more for gravel, right? Let's try this one. Seems a bit twitchy.
Keep it real on the outlap. You won't have much traction until you get the tyres warmed up.
What the? Feels almost like there's electronic stability control enabled. Is that a thing? Whoa, okay, no. But it lifts when I'm trying to exit the corner. You see that? It goes like... That reminds me a lot of electronic stability control. What the heck is that? mean, if they really are simulating ESC, then hats off. What is it? Electronic stability control, and then there's some other electronic features. What the hell is that? No. Is this front wheel driven? No. Certainly doesn't drift, that car. But the assists are off though. I mean, at least from the game side. It says here, what does it say? It's rear-wheel drive. Road E. ABS TCS SC, yeah, those things. Oh wait, TSC, that's traction control, isn't it? And SC is stability control? Can you disable those things? Because if you can, then maybe this car drifts after all. But where would you go and disable that? Maybe in the tuning options, or... Yeah, I mean, driving assists are at authentic, yeah, I think. Hang on, wait, let's go to options here, gameplay. Gameplay? Yeah, authentic. Aha, so that means traction control is low. Well, let's set it to off and see what difference that makes. Maybe we have to put on snow tires. Maybe then it drifts. Hello.
Tires are cold, so be careful.
Now we're talking. Yes, this is more like it. Now this makes sense. Finally. Very nice. This makes so much more sense than this weird Mazda thing. Yeah. Oh, this one has a handbrake too. Damn, when it comes back the grip though, it's really, really snappy. That makes it difficult. But yeah, definitely, like this makes more sense. It's very snappy when the grip comes back though. Shame you don't see my steering wheel or the steering wheel in game, but I hope you get the idea of the amount of steering that goes into this. Yeah. When it comes back, it becomes really difficult. F-type is excellent for drifting. Let's try that one then. Real quick. Does it say for you if you... no, this is a global setting, isn't it? Doesn't save it per car basis, does it? Anyhow, let's see what this car is doing then. If only this would move a little bit faster. Yeah, feels like a heavy car. Wow. I also have a feeling it's regaining the grip a bit too abruptly. That's actually quite nice. If we don't overdo it. I wonder how this works in the rain. Okay, this was a little bit too much. I don't think I have to force the drift. I think it just drifts by itself. Without throwing it too much into the corner. Yeah, not bad, not bad. Kinda makes sense. I agree. Does that handbrake do anything though? Doesn't really seem like it's locking my rear tires. Okay, that was a bit too much. Well, let's see one more car that we can try out, maybe, before we wrap this up. That's also a nice class, GT1. Well, my chat just died, so I think I'll just wrap it up and probably be back one of the coming days instead. It's getting late anyway. So thanks for watching, guys. Hope you enjoyed. Yeah, I'll be definitely back with some more project cars in the future. I'll also continue my F1 career. There's a few races left that we have to do. Then we will also continue our WLC career and definitely some race from action very soon as well. Thanks for watching, have a nice evening, take care, goodbye.